I'm a blind person to ask me anything. I saw people reacting to this, and that's what made me want to react to it. So that's why we're gonna be reacting to it. So hey, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're new. You know what I'm saying? And I'm streaming on Twitch. Literally, look in the description. People keep asking me, bro, where you stream? Look in the description. It's literally my name on YouTube. You can look up on Twitch. You literally have to have not tried to look me up on Twitch to ask me what my name is, because it's the same name as it is on YouTube. You just haven't even looked it up. Like, but let's get straight to it, bro. Come on, chat. Let's get it.
Could you tell if a person is physically attractive?
No.
I thought she was just gonna be like, I thought her eyes were just gonna be closed. Why is her? No, y'all laughing. You laughing is crazy. Y'all laughing is crazy. Y'all laughing is crazy, chat. I'm just surprised. I thought because I knew a blind dude in high school. His name was Andrew, and he would just have his eyes closed. He'd walk around with his cane and shit. But I didn't expect, bro. She got the Fetty Wops. I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean to. It's the black in me. I can't stay serious. I'm sorry. Okay, let's.
You don't go around being like, nice to meet you. Just had to clear that up.
If you were in a room alone with someone who is blind, what would you ask?
So why is
this
the
video
eyes
was
doing
sponsored
that?
by.
No, I'm dead. I got a question. Why is the eyes doing that? I thought she was supposed to just have closed eyes. It's kind of, I ain't gonna lie. It's making me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's kind of making me uncomfortable. Low key.
I googled.
Low key, it's making me uncomfortable.
Hey good humans, Milky here. As many of our Jubilee fans know, we prioritize championing inclusion and creating empathy-driven conversations. That's why I'm excited to talk about our new partnership with Google in the video.
Hi.
My name is Mason.
My name's Precious. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How old are you?
I am 24.
Do you mind me asking you, like, what's like your profession and what you do for a living?
So I am a singer-songwriter, and I also am a music educator.
She writes songs? How does she write songs? I'm just asking. How does she write if she don't? What she write? Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm membership chair of a coalition called RAMPed, which stands for Recording Artists and Music Professionals with Disabilities. And my personal goal is to be the first blind Latina at the forefront of the Latin music industry.
Okay. So have you always been blind?
Yeah, so I was born blind. I was actually born early. They had to give me oxygen as a result. My retina's kind of detached and my eyes weren't fully developed. And as far as color, like, I can't see any colors, but I kind of think of colors by association. So like, the sky is blue, but then like turquoise is the ocean. Pink is my favorite color.
I was gonna ask you, even though you can't see colors, what color would you use to describe yourself?
Oh yeah.
But she just said pink is her favorite color, but she never seen color. That's like me saying burgers is my favorite food, but I've never tried one. I'm just being like, bro, everything I'm gonna say just comes off as an asshole. But I'm like, I'm treating, y'all know how I was with the last video. I treat disabled people the same way I treat every other person, because they deserve to be treated like a normal human being. I'm not gonna give them no special treatment. I'm treating her the exact way I treat everybody else who react to.
Definitely pink.
Definitely pink.
pink.
Pink's a great color. It's my favorite color too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you experience any visual sensations when you play or listen to music?
I do not.
You don't?
I don't have synesthesia.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So synesthesia is when you like hear music or play music. Music like has a taste or a visual or like a color. Not something I have, but there are people that do have it.
Are you still able to daydream or see images in your head?
In my dreams, I don't see anything. So like, because I've never had sight, everything that happens is made up by like all of the images that I've conjured in my head based on like soundscapes and what I've heard and people's voices and all these different things.
What's the most
What if, since she doesn't see shit, what if like the colors we see that we know exist, what if she made up her own color so she has a whole different color that we've never seen? You get what I'm saying, chat? Like, what if she sees colors that we just never knew or even thought about? You know what I'm saying? Because there could be a color we just can't see because we haven't seen it, because we haven't thought about it. But it could be a color. What if she see? You know what I'm saying?
frustrating about being blind?
How everybody else looks at me. Like how people who don't understand or don't know or like are ignorant about it think of me as incapable, or they view me as a child. It's something called infantilization, which views disabled people as children.
See, look, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Remember when I said I'm gonna treat them the same? So see, me saying everything I'm saying, treating them the same, they like this more than what they like what y'all doing. So don't come for me in these comments. You protecting them is literally what they're talking about by treating them like children. Don't stop doing that. Let me talk about them the same way I talk about everybody else on this planet. Because that's what they want. They want to be normal. They don't want to be that. They don't want to be no fucking child. They not no fucking kids. It's a grown ass woman with titties and everything.
How much harder would you say it is to be in the music industry as a blind musician?
We do have to work 10 times harder.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just thinking about, am I ready for this gig or am I prepared? It's, can I get access to this gig? Is there going to be somebody to help me around if I don't know how to get around because I'm not familiar with the gig?
Yeah.
Will I not get the gig just because I'm disabled, but nobody's actually going to tell me that's the reason? Like, there's a lot of different things, and as far as accessibility within the industry, it's not something that's universal yet.
So my next question is, like, how's, like, the dating scene for you as a blind individual?
So for me, I'm actually about to get married. So I have a fiance.
Congrats.
Hey.
How did you meet your husband or your fiance?
We met through a mutual friend like 8 years ago.
That's awesome. And he's also blind?
He is, yeah. It's really awesome because you don't have to explain all the intricacies of like how something feels sometimes, because if you're not going through it, some things people just can't really understand fully.
Yeah.
That's why black people like being with black people. So I get that in a sense. It's like the same way of like you wanting to be with your, like, I get that.
Sometimes people assume that like you have a sighted partner that's gonna take care of you. You know, like
All
I
right,
was getting my
boss.
nails
What
done
is
the
you
other day,
talking about?
and the lady was like, "Your husband's gonna be happy to see your nails." And I was like, "You don't know."
Could you tell if a person is physically attractive?
No. I don't know. I don't really think about that, to be real with you. Like, I
Oh, that's lit.
look at people's personalities more. You know, I
Hey,
notice
chat.
voices.
If every girl on the planet, was blind, all y'all got a chance with them. So you would think about it like that.
That was a big thing. Or like height is something I can definitely notice. Obviously, if you end up getting close to the person and you start like feeling on their face. By the way, blind people don't feel people's faces. That's not a thing unless you're like super close to someone like that you're dating. Like
Yeah, I feel-
you don't go around being like, "Nice to meet you." We don't do that. Nobody wants to feel somebody's oily skin.
Is your disability, would you say, accurately presented in the media?
Definitely not. I don't know, people always think that blind person has a cane and sunglasses. A lot of the time, like,
Oh my God, boss.
people aren't
I hate
using the
boss.
canes correctly or rarely at all.
I'm actually someone who's also considered disabled.
Really?
Yeah, I was born with a smaller left hand. So I thought this would be a great conversation to have,
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Disabled buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
Here for it.
Let's start a club. We could do it.
Let's do it.
How have you felt about the term disabled growing up?
I identify as a blind person. And so people will say handicapped, which honestly feels way more limiting, and I don't like the use of that word. Disability is not a bad word. Disabled is not a bad word. And I think society's been taught that it is.
Is there anything that people without a disability could do to help make people with a disability lives easier?
Ask questions. There's this whole thing where like if a child asks a question about somebody they see that's different than them, their parents are like, "Shh, don't ask that. Don't say that." We want you to ask because how are they gonna know otherwise?
Right.
I work with small children. A lot of the questions I got when they saw me in person was, "Miss Precious, what's wrong with your eyes? What happened to your eyes? Do they hurt?"
Yeah, I'm actually an elementary school teacher.
No way!
Yeah, so
I'm an
I'm a-
elementary music school teacher.
Wow. A kid walked up to me. He's like, "Your hand's smaller than mine." I was like, wow, yeah, you're totally right. I was like, let's high five right now. They take it as like a sense of wonder and a sense of
Yeah.
like coolness.
The solution is adults need to be more like kids.
What do you consider your superpower?
I think my superpower is love. I just try to spread love with everything I do.
I can tell you have a lot of it. I want to
He
hug
said
you.
he had a
too,
disability.
even though I can't see you.
What's his disability?
Wonder and a sense of
Yeah.
like cool.
What's his disability? You said he had a disability. What?
The solution is
see, in my head, I'm
adults need to be
thinking
more
he
like
can't be
kids.
blind. Unless
What do
he
you
can-
consider your superpower?
I think
Hey,
my
thank you.
superpower
Shout out to Plug.
is
Hey, 3
love.
months in a row.
I just
grandma.
try to spread love with everything I do.
I can tell you have a lot of it. I wanna hug you through, even though I can't see you.
You know, with platforms like TikTok and, you know, Instagram, you know, coming out with lots of new content creators with disabilities, would you say that's helped to change, you know, people's perspectives on people with disabilities?
There's something called inspiration porn. And what that means is that, like, people have this story about, like, a disability, like, oh, this poor person with a disability, like, they got taken to prom by this, you know, fully functioning person, and that's such a heartwarming thing. What if they were just two friends that wanted to go to prom? Like, why is that newsworthy? Tell me I'm inspirational for things that I do that I've accomplished as a human.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
don't tell me I'm inspirational for getting up in the morning. And it's stressful because, you know, the general public is so unaware and ignorant when it comes to people with disabilities. It is the one diversity that is left out of every diversity conversation. It is the one thing that people are still weird about.
What are like some solutions you think would help that, like in order to better educate people?
Equal opportunity for disabled people. Unemployment rate for blind people is 70% because people think that we can't do X, Y, Z in a job and therefore discriminate.
I had a question for you regarding, you know, how you view or like perceive racism or discrimination based on the way that people look, since you've never been able to see them.
Good question. There's this misconception that blind people can't be racist. That's not true, because there are blind people that are racist.
How? No, okay, no. Something. What? How? How? Bro, you know, you have to be you are a wannabe. If you are blind and racist, you know how much of a wannabe. So what? So what? If I tell them I'm white, they gonna be cool. They be like, oh, okay, well, as long as you're white. Like what? How? You don't even know what the dude? Come on, bro. You just a wannabe, bro. You just wanna be something, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, chat. Am I tripping? Come on now.
As a person of color myself, like being surrounded by so much diversity my entire life and representing my community in the way that I do, I'm sensitive to these things, and you know, I've experienced these things. Like, I did experience bullying throughout elementary a little bit, but mostly middle school. I had people just accuse me of getting special treatment and take my tray out from in front of me at lunch because I couldn't see them doing it, and then I'd go to like find my food and nothing was there.
Oh my god.
So what advice do you have for a disabled person watching this right now who doesn't feel like they have a lot of help in certain areas?
I would say, you know, start small. Whatever is attainable.
Okay, can somebody explain to me, bro, what is wrong? Like, what is his disability? I still don't see his. I'm dead ass. Like, somebody please explain to me what his disability is.
Right now, toward the goal that you want to reach. Figure out what you can do right now.
I'm dead. Can somebody tell me?
It. You're not alone in this community. We're on your side. We are with you. Keep going, because you can do it. If we can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely, I agree.
His hand. What the fuck's wrong with his hand? What? His hand.
To reach, figure out what you can do right now, and work towards it. You're not alone in this community. We're on your side. We are with you. Keep going, because you can do it. If we.
His hand. Bro, I thought that shit was in his pocket. No fucking way. I thought that shit was in his pocket. No, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
You can do it. You can do it.
Absolutely, I agree.
Happening, and it makes me happy, and I wonder if they look as cute.
Man, that's enough of that. We out of here, bro. That's it, bro. I thought that dude's hand was. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm flabbergasted.